Well, good morning. I've got some thoughts on my mind today. This video hopefully will allow me to share with you. Appreciate you being part of my group, my network. So I was thinking about consistency and just reflecting on my week being Friday, what's to get done here before the week's over, as well as what's next week looking like. All from a work perspective. Of course, have a nice weekend coming up in between, so that's great. But consistency, a couple things come to mind. Clear vision. It's hard to be consistent about something that we don't clearly understand. We need to have focus, we need to have clarity, and so that's something that I work toward, even at the smallest level, having clarity around not just what to do, but why we're doing it. Consistency from the perspective of systems. James Clear says that we don't rise to the level of our goals, we fall to the level of our systems. I'm a big acronym guy, so system, save yourself time, energy, and money, or save your sanity, time, energy, and money. So systems for things that are repeat tasks. But consistency there, just by that approach, allows us to progressively elaborate on what we're working toward. So each day, hopefully getting more proficient and more efficient. So I hope this week has been one that's been productive, that you've been able to have a positive impact, and that there's been profit in your purpose. I think in nature we see example after example of things being demonstrated. Flip you around here. So this stream not got a lot of flow to it, but this stream flows year round. It's behind my house on our property. And you can see as it makes the turn here, over time, with consistency, its flow has eroded and just continued to create its path of least resistance here. Okay? But check this out. Look at the amount. Now I'm 6'5", so that's probably 18 feet, 20 feet there. That's eroded. An interesting thing there, obviously, consistency with flow. We started our coaching session this week, or our focus as a team of coaches in our team here locally, with a coaches huddle. And so I had the topic this week, and use, again, lover of acronyms, use the acronym of FLOW, F-L-O-W. Again, perfect illustration. So this stream just flows year round, finding the path of least resistance, but ultimately making its path. So flow for the week. First things first, what were you focused on? What did you find? And what do you need to follow up on? What do we, speaking to myself here, obviously out in the woods, thinking? Secondly, L, last things. What did we learn? What was the last thing that needed to get done? Did it get done? And again, focused on learning, what can we do next week? O, for the opportunities or just organization. How do you and I stay ahead of or on top of what we're focused on? And then the W, the biggest of all, why? Not just at the task level, why does it need to get done? Or who does it need to get done for? But why? What is the impact? How is it tied to your dreams and goals? Appreciate you listening in this afternoon, this morning, headed into Friday afternoon. Focus on consistency. Don't let the first step be delayed because of how far we're trying to go, but rather just focused on the first step. That's in the right direction, toward that goal, but immediately here, focus on the first steps, just a little bit at a time. Constant flow has just created a path and left an impression. We have the opportunity to do the same. Thank you for listening.